What's up, guys? MacGyver here from All In Outdoors, and we've got mail. We have a package here from Macabeespeed. If you guys would like to send him anything, right there is his P.O. Box address. So, I know a lot of my friends might not know who Macabeespeed is, because a lot of my people never even knew what PCP guns were until they met me. But for the rest of you, I'm sure you guys know who he is. So, let's get to it. First off, this package is very heavy. My wife came in the door with it, and she's like, "Grab it, grab it, grab it, I'm gonna drop it." It's heavy. I kind of know what's in here, kind of don't. He told me there was a surprise or so in here for me. And I love the packaging. Honestly, I think everything should be wrapped in duct tape when it gets sent out through the post office, because duct tape is the bomb. Like, the fibers in it keep this shit together. If you don't have duct tape, most of the time the thing busts right open. Things get all messed up. But this is awesome. I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you for this package. I even offered to pay shipping, offered to pay for anything that was in here, and he was like, nah, man, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. The guy definitely goes by his word if he tells you he's going to send you something. Alright, got some priority mail. ASMR. I know some of you guys wanted to hear that. Alright, first let me open this box. We've got a mason jar that looks to be painted. I know exactly what these are. These are his 3D printed sabots. I know he uses a lot of his waste material that he can't use for bigger projects to make these, so he doesn't just throw away a bunch of his 3D printing material. And I've got some 357 slugs around here somewhere. And let's see. One second. We have some Flanagan precision pellets right here. Slugs. Let's see, this is a 357. This is supposed to be a 45 cal shroud. Of course I drop it. Oh, that fits like a glove. That snaps right in there. There's no way you're taking that out. I thought I'd have to like super glue these in, but that is snug. That is perfect. If I can balance it. So those are his sabots. Those things are beautiful. That's amazing. And actually, so these I'm going to be using in my 45 caliber S45, and I've got a little holster for my magazines and a little holster for a little bit of pellets, and I even made a little thing for the decocker, which is some really thin paracord that I drilled a hole through. And then I always just keep my my loader in my pocket. That's how I stay prepared. So I want to see what the clearance is for these real quick. Oh, so the slug that I just put in his sabot is about like the biggest size that you can put in like a HP Max magazine. So they're decently long, but they're not too long. Let's stick that baby in here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Just stick another one in here. Snaps right in. Oh, I love that. Skip. Oh yeah, you could even put a longer slug than these big ones I usually use. I'm very surprised, honestly. Let's try again. So I think we can get some pretty long 357 slugs to put in these sabots, to put in our S45 mags. Oh, one of them's messed up. The bottom popped off. These are gonna fit perfect. Alright, sorry for the delay. Let's get to it. Now, this is amazing, man. These are expensive, bro. These are really expensive. And it's a real GoPro. It actually says GoPro on it. Let's see if you left me anything in there. No battery. But I know why there's no battery. I used to work for the Postal Service as a clerk. You can't ship batteries very easily. They have to be completely dead, and there's requirements and all this other bull crap. So I know I could pick up these batteries for real cheap online. And I'm guessing this is going to be a good slow motion camera for my videos. I appreciate this so much. You don't even know how much I appreciate this. Because I know some people might know I'm not very well off. I make do with what I have. That's why I'm a MacGyver, because I never had money, so I had to figure out other ways to be intuitive with what I had. So even a hand-me-down GoPro, that means a lot to me, man. These things are worth some money. And I'm definitely going to be putting this to good use. We're going to set that right there. Alright. Next item. We have, it's in like a vacuum sealed package, but it's not vacuum sealed. This is like the same kind of plastic they use for vacuum sealing. Oh yeah, this is a knife I got off of Amazon. It was advertised as like a Viking knife, and I love this thing. This thing is one of the when I bought this thing is the sharpest knife I've ever had in my entire life. This thing cut through anything like butter. I kind of messed it up. It's got glue all over it right now, but still a beautiful knife. And my squirrel chewed the crap out of it, because anything that's wood he likes to destroy. This is for the S45, the 330cc barrel, the original barrel, or not barrel, 330cc tank. And this is amazing, man. This is some good quality. It's got the set screws in there. It's got one here, one there, 4 down here. That's awesome. At the end of this video, I'll make sure you see this thing on my S45, and I will sure as hell weigh this and the S45 so we can see what these are weighed at. So if anyone wants one of these things, they can contact Macabeespeed on his YouTube, and I'm sure he would be glad to sell you one of these that he makes. And I know he makes all different kinds of these for many various air guns. And what I love about it is he's got a fiber optic in there, so that you can use it as a sight pretty much. And just the construction of this thing is so intricate. It's beautiful. So that's that. I love it. Got some packing nuts that he made himself. And this is why the box weighed so much. That is a bag of a ton of used ammo from the range, and it looks like also a bunch of good ammo that has never been used. He knows that I make my own slugs for my air guns. I actually just got in the mail a new 45 caliber mold. This is my old 35 caliber mold. I like the round pointed molds. And then this is my brand new, never used, might use it tonight now that I got all that good lead. That's another pointed 45 caliber mold. And with the S45s, you got to make sure that the side of your slug, slippery fingers today, man, dropping everything. You got to make sure that the underside of the slug is flat. It can't go from like a point and gradually to the end be at an angle, because that's how you get jams in the S45. You have to have it go to a straight angle so that when it sits in the magazine, it sits level. You can't have the tip of it cockeyed in that magazine. Like these right here, these go too much. Like, yeah, it's flat right here, but it's not flat for long enough right here. So they end up sometimes sitting in the magazine like that instead of like this. So you want a longer flat end than you do a curved end for anything you use in your S45. Just an example for you guys. Just a heads up. A lot of people are like, oh, this S45 works like crap. It jams, it blows up, blah, blah, blah. It's because of the ammo. There was not enough information. Bintac is a new company. They have growing pains. There was not enough I'm sorry, they do release their guns a little early and let us figure out, the things that are wrong with it. It's just how it goes with new companies. You can't blame them. They're trying to get their products out. They're trying to compete with other people. So, just so you know, there's always something about the ammo. These guns are not breaking just because they're bad. That's my opinion. You guys can fight with me all you want on that. But I've had an S45, and I've had the first person to use the S45 and 357. I've never had a jam ever in any of my S45s, and I've shot thousands of rounds through both of them, the 357 and the 457, and I've never had a single jam ever. It's all about the lead you put in it. It's all about the size, the shape, the width. And I think the only reason why I haven't had a jam is because I only have these two molds, and this is all I use. I use only my ammo that I make, and this is a 356 mold. They're 356 molds and 456 mold. So they've got that room. They're not too big. They don't get caught, and the side of it has enough straight area that it doesn't end up being cockeyed. So that's that, guys. I wanted to show you this package that Macabee sent me. I'm very grateful for it, man. I appreciate you so much. And we are going to be going shooting again in the range soon. This week. I know I say that a lot, and it doesn't end up happening because of the weather, life, blah, blah, blah. We've been getting a lot of snow up here lately. And literally the roads have been covered in snow sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not driving out to the range to go up there just to get stuck in the snow coming back and be stuck sleeping at the range for the night. I know I love the range. It's got a nice little clubhouse, but I don't want to be stuck there. But I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.